Welcome, everyone. I am so glad that you're here with me today. Today, we're going to explore how art therapy can be used as a powerful tool to heal and balance our chakras, which are our body's energy centers that influence physical, emotional, and spiritual well being. You don't need to be an artist to benefit from this. This process is about creative expression, not artistic perfection. Through color, shape, and movement, you will learn to connect with your energy and bring yourself back into harmony. So, what is art therapy? Art therapy is a healing practice that uses creative expression as a pathway to self discovery, emotional release, and transformation. So it's not about artistic skill or perfection, it's about using color, shape, and symbols to give voice to what words can't always express. Through guided art making, reflection, and mindfulness, art therapy helps to access the subconscious mind and emotions, reduce stress and anxiety, promote clarity, balance, and self awareness, and support personal and spiritual growth. When we create art with intention, we give our emotions, experiences, and energy a voice. So, combined with chakra healing, art becomes a sacred tool to harmonize energy flow, release blockages, and awaken creativity as a kind of um, like medicine for the soul. So, this series combines art therapy with chakra healing, inviting you to explore your inner world one energy center at a time. And we're going to focus on our 13 main chakras. Each class will focus on a specific chakra, guiding you through creative activities designed to unblock, align, and restore the flow throughout your energy body. So, how does art therapy work? Well, it works by engaging the mind, body, and spirit through creative expression. So, the act of creating art helps you access your subconscious, release trapped emotions, and translate energy into visual form. Um, each step opening a new channel for healing insight and energetic alignment. So, what is the process? Often, the process begins with a moment of grounding or meditation. This is your moment of intention. You're beginning with awareness and purpose. What energy or what emotion or what chakra do you wish to explore or to heal or to balance? It's then followed by the intuitive art making or the creation. You use color, shape, texture, and movement to express your inner world. And that art becomes a mirror of your energy. So while you're creating, you want to allow everything to flow naturally. And then you have the integration, which is through discussion, journaling, or meditation, you anchor the insights gained from the creative process and your observations from your reflections, those judgment-free observations, letting you know what feelings, what memories, or what symbols were arising in your artwork, so that you can then move on to the transformation, which is the act of the creation itself, which shifts your vibration, which then releases blocks, it balances your energy, and it restores your harmony. In chakra healing, art therapy transforms your artwork into a living meditation where creativity becomes your energy medicine. And so, why does this happen? Because as you create and you shift your internal energy patterns, you promote clarity, release, and transformation. So the process itself, not the finished product, is where the actual healing takes place. And you want to keep that in mind, because this is not about the finished product. This is about the process. It is about the journey. So the benefits of art therapy reach far beyond creativity, right? It's more than just creating. It's a journey of healing, of transformation, and of self-discovery. Through mindful expression, we awaken deeper layers of the psyche and reconnect with our authentic essence. It offers emotional benefits, mental and cognitive benefits, spiritual and energetic benefits, and physical and holistic benefits. Art for healing helps transform pain into purpose, chaos into clarity, and emotion into embodied healing. So some of the emotional benefits are that it helps release repressed emotions and trauma in a safe way. It reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, and it can promote emotional balance and resilience. It also offers mental and cognitive benefits, such as enhancing focus, clarity, and problem solving. It stimulates creativity and imagination. It encourages mindfulness and present moment awareness. It promotes emotional balance and self-awareness, reduces stress and anxiety, and boosts self-esteem and confidence. And it also offers spiritual and energetic benefits as well by aligning the chakras and energy flow through creative intention, strengthening intuition and inner guidance, and fostering a sense of connection with the higher self and source. And some of the physical and holistic benefits are that it lowers blood pressure and heart rate, improves motor coordination and fine motor skills. It enhances overall well-being and vitality, supports trauma release in a gentle, non-verbal way. So when used for chakra healing, art therapy helps realign your energetic flow, creating harmony between your mind, body, and spirit. So who can benefit from art therapy? Well, art therapy is for everyone, regardless of your age, regardless of your artistic experience or background. It's really for everybody. It's for individuals seeking healing and balance, for spiritual and holistic seekers, for personal growth and empowerment, and for communities and groups. Again, the healing power lies in the process, not the product. So art therapy meets you exactly where you are, right? Guiding you gently towards wholeness, peace, and self-discovery. So those experiencing anxiety, depression, or trauma can benefit from art therapy. People navigating grief, loss, or major life transitions. Anyone feeling creatively blocked, stressed, or even emotionally overwhelmed. So, for spiritual and holistic seekers, that would include individuals exploring mindfulness, meditation, and energy healing, those wanting to align body, mind, and spirit through a creative flow, energy healers, empaths, and light workers seeking to deepen their own self awareness. And this can also help with personal growth and empowerment by benefiting anybody who's seeking clarity, confidence, and emotional expression, those desiring to reconnect with their inner child and authentic self, and really anybody looking to awaken their intuition and higher consciousness. And this is good for communities and groups. This is good for children, teens, and adults in educational or therapeutic settings. It can be good for caregivers, teachers, and healthcare workers seeking to relieve their stress, or families or groups wanting to heal, bond, and grow together. So it can benefit you if you're feeling blocked creatively or emotionally, if you're experiencing stress, anxiety, or burnout, seeking spiritual growth or energy alignment, if you're on a healing journey from trauma or illness, if you're looking to reconnect with your intuition or higher self. Whether you're a healer, artist, teacher, or simply a curious soul, art therapy offers a safe, non-verbal creative space for inner healing and for transformation. So there are many ways to engage in art therapy, and in this series, we're going to explore a few core techniques. So some of the common techniques that we're going to explore will be drawing and painting, sculpting and clay work, collage making, and mindful art making. So with drawing and painting, you can use color, brush strokes, or just free expression to connect with emotion and energy flow. With sculpting and clay work, you can shape and mold your intentions. This tactile practice helps ground you because it's putting you in touch with elements of the earth, and it helps you release stored tension. With collage making, you can combine images, textures, words, and so many other things to express deeper emotions and energetic themes. And with mindful art making, you can work slowly and intentionally, allowing each movement to become a meditation. And this helps align breath, body, and energy. And each of these techniques will become a form of energetic dialogue between your creative self and your chakra system, because that's what this becomes, a non-verbal, intuitive form of dialogue. So for chakra balancing, art therapy offers a powerful creative way to activate, align, and balance the 13 major chakras, and really any of the 114 that you have, supporting healing on a physical, emotional, and spiritual level. Through color, form, and intuitive expression, art becomes a mirror of your inner energy and a pathway to transformation. Your creative expression as energy flow becomes your artistic choice. So from each artistic choice, from each color and texture, each symbol of movement, they resonate with the vibration of a specific chakra. And as you create, you will release the stagnant energy and invite renewed vitality and balance. And the goal is to restore the energetic harmony, deepen self-awareness, and awaken your creative life force, transforming your art into a sacred healing journey that bridges the physical and the divine. So when you create with intention, you become the artist and the healer of your own energy field. Art therapy can be a deeply effective way to balance and align your chakras, the energy centers that influence every part of your being. We will be focusing on the 13 main chakras, but you can focus on any of the 114 chakras in your energy body. Each chakra carries its own color, vibration, and emotional theme. So when we create with intention using those colors and symbols, we open pathways for healing. So I'm going to continue explaining how it works with each of the 13 chakras. So we will begin with the Earth Star Chakra, moving on to the root chakra or Muladhara, the sacral chakra or Savitstana, the solar plexus chakra or Manipura, heart chakra Anahata, throat chakra Vishuddha, third eye chakra Ajna, crown chakra Sahasrara, the soul star chakra, the spirit chakra, the universal chakra, the galactic chakra, the divine chakra, which is the divine gateway. So with the Earth Star Chakra, we will be grounding and we will be connecting with our ancestors. We'll be working with earthy tones, clay, and natural materials in order to do those. That will help us anchor our energy to the earth. Then we move on to the root chakra or Muladhara, which is where our safety and stability lie. We will use deep reds, geometric shapes, and solid forms to establish that inner strength. Then we move on to our sacral chakra, which is Svadhisthana, which is where our creativity and flow lie. We'll explore fluid art. We'll use oranges and circular or wave-like patterns. When we move to our solar plexus chakra or Manipura, our confidence and personal power lay there. So we will express our will through bold yellows, collages, and radiant imagery. Then we'll move on to Anatta, or our heart chakra, which is love and compassion. We'll work with greens and pinks, layering soft textures to open the heart and space. And then we will move to the throat chakra, which is Vishuddha, and we will express truth there. We will create with blues and words. We'll use journaling, expressive line work, and we will use sound to help inspire our art. When we move on to Ajna, or the third eye chakra, where our intuition and insight lie, we will use indigo, mandalas, and abstract and visionary art to explore our inner knowing. And as we move on to the crown chakra, Sahasrara, where our spiritual connection is, we will paint or collage with violets and whites, allowing intuitive flow to guide our hands. Then we move to the soul star chakra, which is a connection to higher wisdom, where we will work with shimmering tones, golds, and ethereal textures that represent our divine selves. Then we move on to the spirit chakra, which is multi-dimensional awareness. We'll use cosmic colors and light-infused imagery to explore that higher consciousness. And then we move on to the universal chakra, which is oneness and unity. We will blend multiple colors and materials to symbolize that interconnectedness. Then we'll move on to the galactic chakra, which is where expanded consciousness lies. And we'll incorporate star motifs, metallic colors, and abstract cosmic designs to open those universal frequencies. And when we move on to our final chakra of focus, the divine gateway chakra, which is where pure source energy lies, we will use pure white, crystalline imagery and meditative creation to embody that highest vibration. By engaging all 13 main chakras, art becomes sacred conversation between your creativity and your higher self, helping energy flow freely from self to source. So, art therapy in practice. It's about using creative expression as a bridge between your inner and outer worlds, transforming thoughts, emotions, and energy into visual form. So, again, it's not about artistic skill, it's about authentic expression, awareness, and healing through creation. So, what are the guiding principles? There's no wrong or right to create. The process is the therapy, not the finished product. Symbolism and color often reveal subconscious patterns ready for healing, and art becomes a visual language for the soul, allowing release and integration. So, for chakra work, each art therapy practice becomes a sacred dialogue with your energy centers, helping you to unblock, align, and restore energy flow. So, as you work through the chakras, your art will become a map of your personal transformation and of your spiritual growth. So, you're basically translating energy into art and art into healing. So let your intuition guide the process, not your mind. So, what does a session look like? You're going to begin with grounding or meditation to center your mind and connect with your energy body. Then you'll reflect on a specific chakra or emotion that you wish to explore or balance. You're going to choose your materials, your paints, pastels, whether you're going to do collage, clay, or mixed media. You're going to choose those materials based on how they feel or how they align with your intention. You're going to allow your intuition to guide your process, focusing on color, shape, and texture rather than the outcome, right? Again, this is the process, not the finished outcome. And then you're going to conclude with your reflection, with journaling, with observations, any emotions that arise, and any energetic shifts that you notice. So you want to begin your art therapy for chakra healing process or journey with openness, with curiosity. And most importantly, you want to start simply. So just use a few simple tools. You can start with simple drawings with just paper and a pencil. But you can use paints, markers, pens. You can use magazines or newspapers for collages, or even old books, clay or pressed flowers, or any natural items. And you can journal for your reflection. And the next thing would be creating your space. You want to find a quiet spot with gentle lighting or bright lighting. You can use candles, uh, soft or calming music. You can go outdoors. Just let the energy feel peaceful and inviting and conducive to your creating. And you want to set an intention, asking yourself which chakra might need attention. What do I want to release or awaken? Let your intuition guide you. Don't force anything. There's no right or wrong. This is only expression, and this is about the process. So, that intention is going to be the most important part of your session. You're going to ask yourself which chakra needs attention today, or what emotion wants to be expressed. So, that being the most important part of the session. Once you've got that set, then you can begin and let your hands and your heart lead you. There's no right or wrong, right? This is pure energy moving through you, moving through the process. So trust the process. Every color, every stroke, every part is going to help heal you. So I want to thank you for joining me in this art therapy for chakra healing session. I hope this introduction has inspired you to see art not just as creativity, but as a sacred healing process. And I hope that this helps you decide to join me in this exploration of our 13 major chakras. In my upcoming classes, we will journey through each of these major chakras using color, symbolism, and intuitive art making to balance and awaken our energy bodies. And remember, you are the artist. You are the healer of your own life. Keep creating, keep feeling, and keep connecting with your inner light. Thank you so much for being here. And may your creative energy continue to flow in harmony.